I have one. All right, John Holt is here, and we're super excited because we worked really hard to get all sizes in all colors of these super popular rugs back in stock for today.
Yeah.
And we were a little leery we weren't going to have them all, but what this is one of our top finds. It's the Don Aslett patterned microfiber mat and runners, and we have two sizes of mats. The large ones, by the way, I have all these in red at my house. But the large ones were gone. They're back. So you're good to go. These are for indoor use only. And what we have for you today is the big, most popular, the extra large, which is $34. And that comes again in brick red, brown, or sage green. Then I've got a couple of these too. These are what I put under my pet bowls and in the doorways at home. This is the large size, which is 26 by 38 in the same three colors. And then new this season are these runners, which are great. They are 5 feet long and 24 inches wide, so 2 by 5.
Right.
And so if you've got a really long hallway, you might want to pick up a couple of these and have a total of like 10 feet. But these are not just a pretty little rug.
Right,
They're
exactly.
not just another pretty rug, right?
Okay, yeah, so for everybody that has purchased a microfiber mop on QVC from us, you know how we love our microfiber mops here.
Right.
We made doormats out of the same material. There's no cotton in our mats.
Awesome.
As well as this picks up dirt off the floor, let me show you how well this takes dirt off of your feet.
Okay.
Now, proof is in the pudding, as we say, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step in this tray of mud, okay?
Ew.
All my weight. Now, I'm gonna come up to the mat here. I'm gonna give just a little bit of a wipe, not too much. I'm gonna take a sheet of white paper here. I'm gonna put this down on the floor. Now, watch what I do. That sheet of paper is perfectly clean.
Get out, it's not even wet.
Right. Now,
Wow.
if you didn't have our doormat, Carolyn, here's what happens. You come in with wet, muddy feet, take a look at the piece of paper now. Look at all that.
Ew, that's on
what
my
happened.
floor.
Now, if you step on the mat, here, I'll do it again for you real quick. Just a little bit of a wipe. I'll put a sheet of paper down here. I'm going to step on the paper, all my weight. Take a look at that sheet of paper. It's
Amazing.
perfectly clean and dry.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, these can go in your washing machine.
Yes.
Don't put them in your dryer, just let them air dry. But this is so great for pet areas. And I told John I was going to emphasize that in this presentation because a lot of our viewers are pet people too. Doggy paw prints, or if the dogs and cats spill stuff on the floor while they're eating. This is also great if you've got an older pet, like I've got a couple of older dogs who slip and slide around a lot on the hard floors. I put these mats down everywhere, and it's a great place for them to be able to get some traction and also take a nap.
Right. Now, to the quality of our mats, Carolyn, these are not, we didn't glue the microfiber onto rubber like other mats have been done in the past. We wove this on a loom like a carpet. These are non-shedding, and then we put a TPR rubber on the back. This will not discolor your floor. If you've ever had a black rubber backing,
yeah.
it could discolor your hardwood floor. And plus, no matter how saturated this gets, the moisture will not get through that rubber backing. And see how that's dimpled? This is super non-slip. But take a look at the profile. Any door is going to swing over top of that. And you'll see on our video coming up in a little bit here about how that works.
So these are really durable. Again, you can choose 3 sizes and 3 colors. I've got all of them in the red brick one, which you know, it was a great decorator color for my house. We also have the sage green and the brown, and they all have this really nice leaf pattern on them. And again, machine washable, and not just fibers stuck to a mat. This is a loomed, like a rug type of microfiber with a great non-skid backing to it. So these are very nice quality, and they look nice too.
Well, that was it. We wanted to bring something for the home. We didn't want a commercial looking mat for inside the home. And it's, you don't need to just put it in front of your door. There's a refrigerator with one of those ice and water dispensers.
Right.
This is the best shower mat you will ever use. When you step out of a shower onto a slippery tile floor, you've been there before. Step onto our mat, then step onto the floor.
Right.
So,
and your feet, and also put a couple in front of your sinks, whether it's bathroom sinks or kitchen sinks. They're nice enough to be a little area rug in any room of your home, but especially where moisture and dirt gets tracked around high traffic areas, pet areas, you know, kitchens and bathrooms where you've got slippery floors. And, you know, I mentioned I put these down for my pets not to slip, but this is actually, even more importantly, for you not to slip.
Exactly.
And they're, again, if they get dirty or muddy, and inevitably they will, especially if you've got them right by the front door and back door, people coming in with dirty shoes, you simply throw them in the washer.
Yeah, and imagine if you had a generic mat that you bought from a big box store that's all polyester. That doesn't absorb anything. See, unfortunately, people buy mats because they want them to look good, but they don't function. If you don't have a functioning mat, 80% of all the dirt that comes into your home is coming in on your feet.
Yeah.
All you have to do is properly mat your entrances, and then this won't happen. That was just stepping in the mud on the paper.
Yeah.
So if I step in the mud, and you can see how sloppy wet this is, I'll be stepping on the same part of the mat.
Yeah. It doesn't even look dirty.
Right.
It looks a little wet, that's all.
That's it, and that'll dry overnight. Take a look at this, boom.
Yeah, so you're not going to have to wash this like every day.
Right, maybe
and
once a
I
month.
actually sometimes spot clean mine with Joe Campanelli's spray spot cleaner, no bending over. So that's always in my house too. But see, if you've got an area where everybody's coming in and out, the kids, the grandkids, the dogs, you know, your husband, and right now it's winter and we're tracking salt and stuff into the house. Soon it'll be spring, you're going to be tracking dirt and peat moss and stuff. Then it'll be sand. So there's always stuff that gets tracked in.
Right.
And it gets trapped on this rug. And it's really, because it's microfiber, it's also super absorbent. It's not just grabbing the dirt off your shoes, but also all the moisture, so you're not tracking that around the house either. Oh, let me update. The extra large size is always the first to go. That's this one back here. This is the one we just got back in stock. Already in the brown, there's less than 150 left to go around. And that's on the new quantity we just got in.
Wow.
We also have very popular in this size, the sage green and the brick red. This size is 34 by 52. The next size is 26 by 38. That's what we call large. And that is actually the most popular choice right now. So the first one was extra large. The one that looks like a medium size, that's the large. And then this one is called runner. And this is new this season in this size. It is a 5-foot long runner, 2 feet wide. And this is, I think, if you turn it this way, this is also a great rug for in front of the kitchen sink.
Or a slider.
Yes, like the sliding kitchen door.
Right.
Because it's just the right size for like a double door like that, or like that whole area where your sink is.
Well, we made this one because a lot of people are asking us for the runner, so we made it. But you know, when the kids come in, they don't necessarily wipe their feet. Pets certainly don't wipe their feet. But all you have to do is step on this mat for that microfiber to pull the moisture off your feet. As the pets come in, their feet are dry. Machine washable. Now, one thing, when you do wash these, no fabric softener.
Because it's microfiber.
It's microfiber, exactly.
Microfiber and fabric softener do not mix, because you don't want to coat the fabric.
Exactly.
Because then it makes it not as functional to grab the stuff off your shoes.
Right. So, 3 sizes, 3 colors. This is the #1 cleaning secret in all of Don's books. If you properly mat your entrances to your home, you'll cut your cleaning in half. Again, here's the mud. If you missed it, if you just tuned in, this is just a bunch of wet mud that I have here. I'm going to step on the doormat. I'm going to give a little bit of a wipe here with my shoe. Let me come back here to the sheet of paper that I have. All my weight is on that sheet of paper. Look at that. That's dry, clean. All the dirt is in the mat, not on your hardwood floor. And again, no matter how wet these get, I can peel this back. The floor underneath is perfectly dry.
And not stained, because the backing doesn't stain your floor. Let me mention, brown is about to go to advanced order, which will ship out to you on the 18th. That's the extra large size. This one is about sold out. If you want this one, the extra large in the sage and the brick red just came back in stock. We didn't even know if we were going to have those today. They just got back in stock. They're also very popular. Now, if you want this one, the large in the sage green, there's only 400 left in that one, so also now getting limited. We also have large in brown and brick red. And then let me just say, the brick red, I don't know if that's the greatest name for that, because it's more of a deep sort of a burgundy red color. It's not an orangey brick red. I just want you to know that, because I have that in my house, and it's like a garnet kind of a color. It actually is the same color of red as my Royal Palace rugs.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice color. If you're, the word brick sometimes to me sounds orange, and it's not. This is a nice cocoa brown, and then the sage green is almost got a tinge of blue in it. So it's a really nice, like a really sort of a heathered evergreen. I really like that color. So they're all beautiful. Choose the one that would work best with your home decor. Remember, these are for indoor only.
Right.
And they're meant to trap dirt and liquid off your shoes, off the paws. It's a great soft mat for your pets to lay on. It's a nice soft barefoot mat if you've got it in the bathroom. Also perfect to absorb spills on your kitchen floor.
Exactly, and if a plate falls on in front of your sink, it's less likely to break if you have a tile floor.
Right.
So, I know you can't feel them at home, but this feels like a really plush baby blanket.
Yeah, it's very soft.
You can see when I rub my hand on it, we change you can see the nap of the rug. There's a lot of microfiber on here, so when you step on it, all those millions and millions of microfibers gets up in your shoe, pulls the moisture off, so when you come in on your hardwood, your tile, whatever you have, your feet are clean. The only thing that could possibly work better is if you took your shoes off, but people don't do that all the time, okay?
Let me just jump in. 4,000 ordered. We're very busy. If you can use automated ordering, QVC.com, your smartphone app to place your order. We'll get your order placed a little quicker, even if you are a first-time customer. If you prefer to call in your order, we'll get to your call as soon as we can. This size is real popular in this show. It's called large. It looks like the medium size, but actually it's called large. It has now all three gone into advanced orders. Okay, if you want the brown or the green, 300 left in each in advanced order. Oh my goodness. So even the advanced order on those is getting limited.
Wow.
Okay, so if you want that large size, definitely jump on the lines. We also have the runner and the extra large, which is perfect if you've got a double front door. I have that in my front door. And then these little guys are perfect for a single door or as a pet mat. And then I love the long one for the kitchen sink area.
Yeah, put this in my mud room so that every guest that comes in has to take 3 or 4 steps across the runner.
It's perfect for 2 passes of